So next deck of the day, another user submitted deck list. This is US German Tempo. The person highlighted its ability to bounce units back to the opponent's hand, so that's why I'm highlighting that aspect of it. Before we continue with this one like we did the last, we're gonna kind of take a look at it, a little closer look at it, and see what we might want to change. Immediately, I don't think I want Careless Talks and Awoken Giants in the deck, at least not that many, so I could see getting rid of one of those because it frees up an ally slot, and I want to like play more Hummels. Like Hummel seems pretty good in a deck with Greyhounds, right? Got Wests and Priests, this thing. So this is definitely like a US German arty deck. Got some carrier cover in here. Also some Shermans, which seems like a bit much considering what we have going on here. I don't think I want these third Marines. We want more things to actually effectively take the front line and enable our artillery. So we need more of this. How many gold ones of these do I have? 2 of them. Yeah, see? Gotta get in the golds, man. Death from above is iffy. Tack strike, I don't know. One of we can do it's probably okay, I suppose. High altitude bombing's nasty. Yeah, well, someone's submitting me a deck to play, I think is what's happening. Gotta get my golden Hummel. I got 2 golden Hummels. That's so weird. I put it in reverse order. Okay, hold on a second. Why are you doing that? This game is so weird. The gold's supposed to be on the top. There we go. What do we think of this? What elites are we missing that we probably want? Probably JASCO. Patton actually with our artillery could be fine. Air defense seems good right now. Maybe Counter-Strike, I'm not sure. I feel like these are both like auto-includes. We could try long tomming. We need this, almost certainly. Probably Seaborne Invasion too, honestly. We want to be able to push back these units. So many elites you just gotta have. I'm not sure about the high altitude bombing, but I think we could keep it. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we're not taking the front line consistently enough for these Shermans, but I do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, technically 9, 10. I don't know. That might be too few. That might be too few of those. I know it's gold too. We gotta throw that in there, yeah? It's even a gold. Long Tom. I don't know about you. Also not sure. I feel like I want... In our arty deck, Awoken Giants are better than Careless Talk. It's tough to say. Careless Talk deals more damage, but it doesn't replace itself. I think I'd rather have the draw. Maybe the patterns are not good enough. Well, we're gonna play your deck after. This deck has a lot of 3s. Do we really want all these Wesps and these Priests? Do we need these half-tracks? I feel like I don't want the half-tracks. But then again, it's a tank that enables the WESP. And if I'm going to keep either of these, I think it's the WESP over the Priest. Maybe it's some of this top end, honestly. Maybe it's this. I don't know about the death from above. Do we want death from above? Honestly, it might... I don't know if we want these 10th engineers. In theory, it's good, but we don't have that many artillery. I mean, it's also just good for... maybe we can get rid of you, a couple of you, throw in more 5th infantry. I actually kind of like this, though, for some of what we're doing, but... What do we think of this? Probably need more tanks. Let's get rid of you and throw in one more half-track. This seems reasonable. Ooh, yeah, I like Hellcat. I do like my Hellcats. I don't know that we have room for them. I kind of want to keep these tactical strikes. I also feel like... we want either Sudden Strike or FLAMMPANZER in here as well. That's another reason to be in Germany, and it's also a tank that enables our stuff. So maybe it's the FLAMMPANZER instead of those other things. We're keeping in Long Tom for the memes. I don't mind a single we can do it, but it honestly just might be better as a mobilize. Like, we want more card draw. Oh wait, no, we have we're trying to make the Shermans be our card draw, that's right. Do we care about death from aboves? They could be fine. We have targeted removal like death. Awoken Giant plus our artillery, air defense plus our artillery. We have bounce here with the carrier cover that also can act as ramp if we feel like we could use it. Maybe we get rid of those and put back some number of those. Since the user did want it to be more of a tempo list. And with that in mind, if it is going to be all about bouncing things, we should probably have a couple of these in here as well. Because if we're not consistently taking the front line for... Sorry, let me put it in a different way. If we are consistently taking the front line to make Sherman's good, it should make 99th Infantry good, and that's just a really good card to have. Like, bounce, bounce, bounce. I think we don't need this many of those. I think we want more units. This Long Tom probably should be another Hummel, but that's okay. Again, it's going to be for the memes. Maybe we don't want high altitude bombings. What do we think? What do we think of this? This seems fine to me, I suppose. Got some priests, got some wesps. How many tanks do we have? Do we have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That might not quite be enough tanks. I don't know about these carrier covers. It might be okay. Alright, let's leave it at that. We'll update the deck command. Edit command. Deck. Oh, combined arm. I don't want to make combined arms work. Do we want to live in a different area of the world here? That's good enough. All right, there we go. Yeah, I'm killing ants. Okay, not that one. Fog up the front line here. Keep your eye on the corpse. It'll disappear at some point. Oop, got that one. Whoa, sniped that one. Am I just playing this out as a 2-3? I think I am. Well, that turned out better than expected. We might actually be moving this JASCO up and playing a Sherman to draw 2 cards next turn. Yeah, that's what we're doing. $110%, that's what we're doing. Based on what we drew there. Do we think they have more 1-drops to play? Probably. Do we think this text will be relevant anymore? Probably not. So let's play this out. Brutal. Wow, their leftovers were good. Just the Leopold in their aggro deck. Pay no attention. Well, we're dead. They could just shoot the HQ and we can't win. Oh, elites. Oh, elite cards. Yeah, so far our Arty deck is not drawing a lot of Arty. We're not really just strictly an artillery deck, though. We're definitely a tempo deck. We just have some artillery. So maybe maybe I should go back to calling it a tempo deck. We gotta keep the long tom, right? Just gonna keep this whole hand. Golden Greyhound, Golden Long Tom, unbeatable. I could actually see us carrier covering on next turn just to get up to this sooner. Yeah, I think that we're still gonna do that. They could buff this, so we could save that for when that happens. The long tom's almost certainly not surviving, so we're just gonna go like this, maybe this. Don't mind me. Just bouncing your stuff. Problem is now we're just gonna get carpet bombing, and it just all that, everything we just did won't matter. I was hoping we'd get another thingy, but we didn't. I think I just want to use the units I have on board as much as possible before the inevitable carpet bombing. Or Empire Strikes, same difference. So, what do we want to do here? Probably just this. Could play a FLAMMPANZER, I guess. Could FLAMMPANZER tack strike this. I don't think this is getting much better, though. Does mean we can't play a long time. We can't play a long time anyway. They're likely gonna have something like HMS Illustrious, so this can kill one of those if they buff it. Well, that's funny. I'm actually gonna do this. Come on. Cut me a break every once in a while, game. Could ya? Can I attack with Long Tom once and then lose the game, maybe? No. He has to hit it immediately. He has to win the coin flip immediately. God, input randomness. Or is that output randomness? I can't remember. Whatever it is, it's annoying. It's not really an arty deck. I need to change that deck name. More of a tempo deck. Come on. And I did it again. I didn't actually change anything. Let's try this again. There we go. This is probably not doing anything against Britain. Could be okay. Kind of want the Sherman. Ugh. I mean, so this is a user submitted deck list, and we just kind of edit it to make it into something playable. Maybe I want cadet nurses, or we can do it. Sure. The problem with cards like that is that they only help you when you're ahead. They don't help you get ahead. So they always kind of just feel bad when you're just drawing them in the wrong matchups. But I feel like these carrier covers are nonsense, so I could probably change them for what you're suggesting. Really have anything to do, huh? Kind of want to save this for... I don't know what he's playing. He's probably playing Commandos. Bounce that. He's just going to pin either of these. Probably that again. Yeah. I don't know. Kind of want to get US units on the field too, so I can start drawing with Sherman. Every time. That's fine. At least we got to draw with this now. There we go. Yeah, I feel like I want to get rid of cards like... I don't know. Certain cards. Maybe another Tactical Strike should be in this deck. Something else. Don't care about him making our stuff more expensive. Not a big deal. Like, it sucks for this, I guess, but eh. We have a tank, right? Probably soon. These things are dead to carpet bombing anyway, so I'll just do this. There's a heck of a top deck. Probably going to see him play the Grenadier Guards out again. We'll bounce with 99th Infantry and just start going face. Now we can't because of that thing. I guess we could shoot it. I kind of want to just do this. Maybe I was supposed to play that. Probably need to hit that in anticipation of... I don't think we can beat a sweeper anymore, so we're just gonna sit tight, like so. We'll take this out before he heals it. Well, last turn we didn't have enough resources. Our strategic bombing cost 8 because of Blackwatch. Wow, that was our only tank. That is our only tank. Yup. Yup. What a depressing end to this game. These guys are riding something that kind of looks like a tank. Can this give it +1 attack at least? Hit the JASCO. Fucking cheated me. Oh my god. Ugh. Let's take a second crack at this. I think I do want those anti-sweeper cards like someone suggested. Not that they would have helped us in any of the games that we've played so far. I think, yeah, I'm not sure about the Awoken Giants either. We're taking the front line consistently enough that they just might not be good. Every time I play a deck and I'm like, we could probably use a couple of Awoken Giants in it, I'm always disappointed every time I draw them. And I know that the game we just played, it was not the matchup that you'd want for them. I'm not basing it on that last game. I'm basing it off of like past experiences. That they just always end up feeling really bad. Since we are tempoing them, maybe these weekend duets aren't awful. Because we tend to be going very wide on the board with all of our bounce effects that are attached to units, and then we want ways to keep them alive. So this is probably fine. Not sure about some of this. I did say I want another tactical strike in there. For certain matches. These priests are probably not good enough. When we do take the front line, they're great. When we don't, they're awful. And I feel like Wesps, more often than not, are going to just be the better priests. I think we want more early game, yeah? I don't know. I don't know anymore. We probably want these guys in here, honestly. Something that can take the front line. It's nice and beefy. Get rid of these. Still want to try to keep our tank count somewhat high to enable the Hummels and the Wesps. We have what do I say again? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We only have 10 tanks. I don't know if that's enough, honestly. I don't think we want this. Nah, it's probably fine. Certain situations. Alright, let's try that. Let's just try this. We don't need healing. We're not dying because we have low HP. We're dying because our board is getting picked apart. This actually might be a deck where instead of these Wesps, if we are taking the front line with like a lot of key units, maybe Encirclement could be okay. Encirclement's decent with these first Marines. We could put in some other infantry, but then it's a different deck, so we're gonna try to keep it at least somewhat, you know, close to the deck that the user submitted. We gotta keep the spirit of the deck alive a little bit. Perfect. That's why I kept the FLAMMPANZER. Yeah, as much as I wanted to keep the Long Tom in the opening hand, I think we're going to just pick the stuff, pick other stuff for now. Sure. Might actually use a tactical strike on this once he moves it up. We'll see, though. It's not going to feel great, but it might be where we want to be. I think I'm just going to start doing stuff like this. Could see him throw this away, plus use a Bloody Sickle, then replay this guard unit out, I suppose, but that's fine. We'll move this up, play this. If he wants to eat it with this, then it puts it in range of strategic bombing or tactical strike. Could be worthwhile. Actually, I just realized this deck is not running any patrols. That's probably wrong. How could I forget about patrol? This deck definitely needs patrol. Should probably drop these. I could honestly see dropping the tactical strikes for patrol, to be honest. I think more often than not the patrols are just going to be that much better. Yeah, let's do that after this game, and then I'll update the deck list. How could I forget about patrol? Seriously? What an annoying card for our opponent to have drawn. Now, I don't want to move this up just for it to die to thingy, so I guess we'll just play this. What about the Greyhounds? What does the Greyhounds mean? Well, hello there. Well, hello there. For a second there, I was going to be like, why did he do that? Ah, that's why. I don't think this is going to get much better than this, so we'll just do this. Actually just gonna move this up, because if he wants to sacrifice, if he wants to throw this into this, at least this keeps this nice and buffed. Plus I would like to start finally drawing cards with this M4 Sherman, justify that. Hammer. Yep. I know it sounds crazy, but this might be a high altitude bombing. Ooh, never mind. I don't want to bounce that. I want to save this for when they buff something. If they buff a token. They could end up buffing this guy, but it's pretty low health, so hopefully what we have can deal with it. These decks don't tend to run clean ways to answer air units, so we're hoping to dodge like basically Bloody Sickle into Naval Brigade. Because if they can't take this off the board, this is gonna really slow them down. Well, they had the Naval Brigade, they're using it on something else. I might actually be bouncing that back. with a Hummel. Because I don't want to risk... Like, I could fire on one of these infantry, and there's a good chance the Long Tom finishes off the other one so that I can high altitude bombing and kill both of these. But if that doesn't happen, I'm going to feel really, really bad. So I think what we're going to do is instead is just 1, 2, 3... Yeah, I think we're just going to kill one of these. Probably that one. Make this retreat. We got to keep the Long Tom at all costs. Yep. Hopefully we can dodge like another hammer from them, because I feel like if they had it last turn they would have used it on the Long Tom. So hopefully we can dodge it again, and then we can do it to get our units out of range. Yeah, I don't care about that or that. Oh, he should have spread the love. So I could go high altitude bombing. You know, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you know what? You might be looking at an older list, Blues. We got rid of the Awoken Giants. So kind of the play that we talked about doing last round, we did this round. Bye-bye, Long Tom. Sorry to see you go. I'm pretty sure what we did was better than trying to do stuff with the weak conduits. It's an air defense. Just gonna keep the board as clear as possible. And I think at this point our opponents lost this game. I don't think they have a way of coming back. Oh, never mind. I forgot about that card. Even still, I don't think that changes anything, really. I can do that because it's very expensive. And I can also do this. I don't know. Maybe they are Soviet US, so they could in theory be running things like Avengers and what have you. Doesn't seem like the build they're on, but Their primary way of getting back into this game is flooding the board, so since that's why I'm keeping the board in check. But I think it's soon going to be time to start hitting face. Yeah, see? This is what I was afraid of, basically. Now, even if they start ripping Avengers and stuff off the top of their deck, it's not going to matter. Play like one more round? Oh, alright, hold on, I'll update the list. We're probably only going to play another one more match with this, maybe two. There we go. I mean, kudos to our opponent for letting us have as much fun with the Long Tom as they did. I mean, they definitely were still in the game, though. I felt like they were done a while ago, but they had Tractor Factories in their deck, and that's definitely a reason to stay in that game. Definitely a good reason to stay in that game. I think I want to cut these. Looking for cheap stuff. Like, this is a good curve, right? We got a 1-drop, we got a 3, and then we got a 4. Because that's essentially, these Marines are 4-drops. You can play them on 3, but... What? Okay, then. Maybe opponent drew a really awful hand and they were just like, forget it. They drew all their top end. Win is a win. It doesn't do anything for us. I already got US to Field Marshal, so... Yeah, did I play my gold Greyhound? Maybe that's why. Was that the golden Greyhound? He's like, screw that. If you see your opposing army has enough wealth to coat their tanks in gold, you may as well surrender. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win that war. Kind of like all of this, but I think I need to look for something a little different. I'm gonna play this on 2. We want to move it up. Play this. Probably bounce something. Then on 4, we want to play this. I like something else to tempo them. I think it's the West we're going to toss back for now. Oh, we're on the draw, right? Yeah, I don't think it changes much. They're probably playing ramp. If they're playing aggro, we're going to hope to draw our Flampanzers, I guess. That's kind of an annoying card, actually. I could play this out and it doesn't actually do anything. Although I can, yeah, I can stall it, I guess, with this. And then the Marines can, I guess I have to trade into it. Awkward. Doesn't feel good, but I think we have to do that. Because that card has 3 points of health for some reason. And that card has credit destruction tagged onto it for some reason. I'm gonna play that out because we can't really afford to fall behind. And, you know, this is gonna replace itself. We have more draw here. Oh yeah, we said we were gonna change these tactical strikes to patrols. Kowalski, since you just copied this deck, that's what I'm trying to say. You probably want to switch these tactical strikes to patrol. I'm pretty sure that's the correct thing to do. Sure, if you want to do the split, go for it. I think I would rather have all 3 patrols, personally. They're pretty much exactly what this deck wants to be doing. They're a decent way to deal with aggressive decks, and when we're the beatdown, they get rid of the pesky guard units that we care about getting out of our way. Yeah, but the main air units that people are playing that you care about are coming down way late, and you should be winning the game by then anyway. And Tactical Strike doesn't even deal with all of them. Tactical Strike doesn't kill their B-17s in one shot. It kills Avengers, but you should be at the point where you have the front line and are killing. You can kill Avengers easily with one of your Shermans or something else. And then, like, it's good against exactly P-40. The P-40 is the biggest reason why you want these, but I don't know. I think the upside of having patrols greatly outweighs the tactical strikes. Like, imagine if these were patrols now, then I wouldn't care about this 5-9. I would just patrol this and start attacking them. But at this point, I can't really do that. Patrol's also very good against those things and commandos. Hopefully they just play a B-17 and then we can high altitude bombing them. That's a rare thing for someone to hope that their opponent plays a B-17. So we have this for another B-17. Yeah, I mean, this game's predictable. Like, it's the same cards we've been playing with for like a year and a half. Of course they have a B-17. Sure. You got me. You got me. I'm gonna save that for the another air unit, like we said. Maybe we'll get to play these We Can Do It at some point. Hits their best card, sure. Oh, I guess I shouldn't have done this, because now we can bait out the air defense by attacking with this. Yeah, that was a mistake. Woohoo! I'm fairly certain we're not going to be able to claw ourselves back into this game. They just have too much stuff. And it's like, yay, we got out of range of their sweepers. Now they just have hard removal attached to all their planes. And this is another thing Patrol would be good with. We could shut off the destroy a random enemy unit from cards like this. Yeah, 10 out of 10 swapping these for patrols. And then we're gonna play one more match just to say we did. And then that's the deck list I'm gonna submit to the YouTube video for later. Alright, can we get some... Ah, you bastard. See? Now someone's gonna come and tell me, up. See? That's why you had tactical strikes in the whole time. Perfect. Alright, come on, Shermans. We need some Shermans. Now watch, they're gonna top deck strategic bombing. Don't worry, they have time. I guess I can throw this away here, and then this eats those two. Then this can trade with this, which I don't like. But what other option do I have? I think that's still the best thing. Is it? I could go... Otherwise, I'm shooting... this... eating this, and then this is attacking, but then he has an ambush unit. I don't think I can leave that ambush unit. I guess I could actually... No, that's silly, right? I can move this up, bounce this. Does that do anything? I'm gonna lose it eventually anyway. It buys me another turn with it. No, I'm gonna do the weird play. Because it makes another unit that he wants to play on this turn bad. Like so. We have more Shermans in this deck, right? I'm pretty sure I only played one this game. No, I think I played two. Two of the three. Remember when I moved this guy forward? So skillfully. I wonder if he has Avengers in hand. I feel like one of those two cards was an Avenger for sure. You guys hear that thunder outside? It's pretty loud. Yeah, I think this is more where we want to be for a deck like this. I don't even know about all three of these Greyhounds, but they're probably fine. Powering up our Wesps, enabling the Shermans, and all kinds of other stuff. Do we want another 5th Infantry? This deck seems unit heavy, but so many of the units have basically orders attached to them. They're either bouncing, they're dealing damage, killing units, drawing cards, more bounce. Like, all of these units just do things when they enter play. It's great. Alright, let's play a couple more matches with this. Long Tom in the opener for good luck. Let's keep the Long Tom in the opener for good luck. Yeah, deployment effects are ridiculous in this game, to be honest. They're so... Yeah. They are what they are. I feel like I just want to start with this. Probably gonna play 5th Infantry and then maybe bounce a plane with the half-track. Okay, now we're probably just FLAMMPANZERing this. It depends. Like, if they're playing close air support, we want to wait until after that to FLAMMPANZER, but we might not be able to afford to wait. We could always also bounce the thing that he close air supports too, you know. He's drawing cards. Ooh, I kind of want to play that now too. Let's do this. We'll do this and see what they do. They could very easily play stuff out. Yep. Hey, what did we say? Wow, they're not hitting the infantry unit. That's so good for us. At some point we might actually hit this with patrol just to kill it, but I think it's done its damage anyway. I don't know. Might still be worth it. Doubtful though. WESP is more of a distraction. Obviously, it's going to get hit by the Albacores enter battle field effect, but then we can finish it off with patrol. And I don't know, we'll have to see where we go from there. This guy's got all the freaking things. I guess he could just attack this and then finish it off with the bomber, but... How do we want to do this? That could be useful. Well, better that getting ultra'd than our high altitude bombing. Do we high altitude bombing now? Or do we wait? I think we gotta do it now. I kinda wanna draw cards with this, but... I agree with the Pioneer statement. Your orders cost 1 less credit to a minimum of 1. That's what it should say. It's long tom time. I'm sure we're gonna get swept, but it's long tom time. Just positive thoughts, positive thoughts. Wait, what? You missed drawing a card. Oh no, I'm thinking of a different. I'm thinking of a different card. Better late than never, I guess. This is dead to a sweeper anyway, and I'd rather make sure that this is just off the table, so I'm going to do that rather than attack with this. I guess that means he doesn't have a sweeper. This game's ridiculous. I guess I shouldn't have taken the front line. Should have played around the double enemy spotted. What a silly game. All right, I'm gonna end it there.